Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. It's that time. It's time to use your brains. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is having a wonderful night. Um, well, I see you over here, but I don't see you in this chat. Oh, oh my goodness. Hold on, let me popping up. Oh my goodness. All right. Might not be able to pop your stuff up tonight. I see that Jariah is here. I see the gamer is here. Thank you for coming. Tonight is tonight is not one that I figure most people are gonna want to come to. History. Who wants to think about history, right? I do. I like history. Okay, this is kind of a pain that this oh, that's the demo thing. Are you here? Oh my goodness. Okay. I see. Okay, we're having technical issues here. Um, I'm not seeing me in in YouTube. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. Okay, now it is. Something was going on with YouTube. There was a connection thing. Okay. I think I fixed it. I can see me now. Oh, the joys. The joys. Oh my goodness. All right. Now I've got everything where I can see. I can see everything the way it's supposed to be. YouTube was over here a black screen, and then it said that wanted to know if we were kids or whatever, and I'd already done all that stuff. So anyway, and obviously it was working because y'all are chatting. All right, so let me go back. We'll start over. Hello, gamer. Mike, so glad you come in to drop a like. Well, that's good. You should stay. You should stay and let's see how much you know about American history. Um, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. All right. So I can see everything good now. Let's hope that's all of the glitches. Riley is here. Yay. I'm so glad Riley is here. Um, tonight is tonight is not the typical fun kind of stuff. It's fun. It's trivia. It's all about American history. I'm starting from the beginning and going all the way through. Um, so we have 35 questions, and if you don't know, because some of them are hard. Y'all know grandma doesn't do these easy little trivia things. So if you don't know them, don't worry about it. Just guess. You just guess. So you'll learn something. Guaranteed you will walk away from this trivia going, oh, okay. I didn't know that. You're not going to know it. Now, there's not going to be anybody who gets them all right tonight. I haven't had anybody get them all right yet. And tonight, you're definitely not going to get them all right. Mike says, I forgot a lot of stuff. My brain and heart are starved for oxygen in my sleep. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry. I'm not playing tonight. Just came in to say hi. Oh, well, I'm glad you came in to say hello. You should play. Just click buttons. That's all you need to do. Just click on things. And while I'm telling you to click on things, please make sure you click that like button or click the don't like. It doesn't matter. Just click on something and click the share button. You don't have to share it. Just click the button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love that. And so I do have other some fun things, a lot of fun things coming up. I'm going to do a conspiracy theory series where we're going to do conspiracy theory trivia. That is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do some Star Trek. I'm going to do Star Wars. I'm going to do all of those fun things, and general knowledge. But I'm also going to do some of this. I've been playing Kahoot with my younger crowd, and super smart are they. So anyway, thank you, Mike. Well, I love y'all too. I really do. I love y'all. Here's some hearts for all of you. Okay, so for those of you who don't know how to play this game, it's very easy. I'm going to read the questions, and all you need to do is type in the chat the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 that go with the answers that you believe are correct. And you want to get it in, you want to be right, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. But you want to get it in as fast as you can, the correct answer in as fast as you can, because at the end, when we're tallying up who's right or wrong, if there's a tie, then the person who gets it in the fastest gets ahead. So, hello, Jariah. Did I not say hello to you, Jariah? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you. I saw you in the chat. You were like first here. So thank you very much. And I do see those hearts. I am doing a lot of puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles on my shop. I've got a lot of other things, but I sell a lot of puzzles. So go into my shop. This is my sponsor. It is Grandma's Gifts, the number 4, the letter U.com. It will also be scrolling down at the bottom after we get going. Visit my shop. You can support me that way too. They're all my designs and stuff. And hello, Ash. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. It's wonderful. Ash, this is American history. You probably will know more than we do. Or just guess. Just guess. Just pick something. Anyway, visit my shop. I've got lots of t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of merch. But I also have got a ton of puzzles. I sell them on Etsy, and I just sell a ton of them. So I was like, well, I'm gonna put a lot in my shop, because mine as well, right? Put them in one place, put them in two. So anyway, you'll see. Ash, you probably will know. We Americans, we fail when it comes to learning our own history. And I was thinking about how I'm going to do July 4th and the Canadian birthday being on the 1st. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to do Canadian history the last Thursday in June, or whatever that is, before the July 1st. So the trivia before July 1st, I'll do Canadian. So it'll be the last week of June, and then I'll do American after that. So let me move myself down into this little box so we can get started. There's my little grandma's gifts for you. Make sure you get your drink. We're going to need some brain power tonight. This will be exhausting. No, actually, it's not all hard. There are some that you can figure out. It's easy. Okay. Some of it is hard, but not all of it. I'm not mean. Well, I am, but I'm not Canadian criminal. No, but Ash is. Assassinator is Canadian. So that's why I'm talking about that. Not you, Mike. Ashes. All right. Y'all ready? First question. Who was the first European explorer to reach the mainland of North Carolina, North America? Vasco da Gama. I can't even remember. Vasco da Gama, John Cabot, Giovanni da Verrazzano. I can't say that name either. Or Christopher Columbus. So just type in 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who was the first European to reach the mainland of North America? I'm gonna get all my stuff going over here. Is that Vasco da Gama, Jean Cabot, Giovanni de Verrazzo? I can't say his name. Or was it a Christopher Columbus? Or 5, your mom. No, my mom wasn't. Oh my goodness. Nobody got it. We say Christopher Columbus. It was not the first European to actually reach the mainland of North America. Was Giovanni de Verano, and I think Christopher Columbus is the first one to actually um, reach ground. If I remember correctly. Hello to those who just came in. What was the name of the Spanish conquistador who defeated the Aztecs in present-day Mexico? Was it 1, Vasco Nun de Babloa? I'm going to butcher these names. 2, Juan Ponce de Leon. Ponce de Leon. I need you, Ash. 3, Hernan Cortez, or 4, Francisco Perazo. I'm going to get to where I can say these names. They're not all that bad. She, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I am. I'm sneaking it in on you. If y'all do not know these answers, just see, we're learning. We're learning. Oh, there you go. Hernan Cortez. Cortez, I think. Ponce de Leon. Ponce de Leon. I said it right the second time. It's not Leon. Is it Leon? Leon. I always said Leon. Ponce de Leon. Ponce de Leon. Ponce to lay on. Oh my goodness. It's okay. In what year did the American Revolutionary War begin? Was it 1, 1776, 2, 1775, 3, 1773, or 4, 1763? What year did the American Revolutionary War begin? 1, 76, 2, 75, 3, 73, or 4, 63. 76, 75, 73, or 63. If you don't know, guess. I promise they'll get easier. These are the hard ones because we studied them so long ago. Well, there you go. Look at that. 1775. 1775 is when the American Revolutionary War began. Ash, that's funny. I don't know. There you go. I was like, I don't know. Ash, you get a pass because you're not even American. So I'm proud of you for even being here. Which of the following was not a reason for the American colonies to declare independence from Great Britain? Was it 1, trade restrictions, 2, taxation without representation, 3, lack of religious freedom, or 4, forced military service? What was it? What was not a reason? 3 are reasons. 1 is not a reason. What was the reason that they did not for Americans not to declare independence from Great Britain? Hello, Rachel. I was robbed. Rachel is here. Rachel. They're not all super hard, I promise. There you go. Yes. Forced military service. That was not one of the reasons. Not one of the reasons for the American colonies to declare independence from Great Britain. 5. Yes. Yes, Rachel. Rachel is right. We are here for fun. And while we're in here having fun and knowing that, we don't remember this stuff, something will get in there, I promise. Which of the following was not a power granted to the federal government under Articles of Confederation? Was it 1, power to regulate interstate commerce, 2, power to levy taxes, 3, power to declare war, or 4, power to coin money? What was not a power granted to the federal government under the Articles of Confederation? Power to regulate interstate commerce, power to levy taxes, power to declare war, or power to coin money? Sorry, I'm looking over at my stuff. Power to levy taxes was not granted. Power to levy taxes was not granted federal government under the Articles of Confederation. There you go. Look, it's everybody else thought interstate commerce, but no, they could do that. It's your gut guess. Which of the following was a major weakness of Articles of Confederation? 1, there was no national judiciary. 2, there was no executive branch. 3, federal government had too much power. Or 4, federal government had too little power. Which of the following was a major weakness of the Articles of Confederation? 1, there was no national judiciary. 2, there was no executive branch. 3, federal government had too much power. Or 4, federal government had too little power. What did Uriah say? It was too expensive to ship citizens across the Atlantic to fight in India. All right. Its federal government had too little power. They didn't have enough power. Um, so, if you don't, but see now it's like, do they have too much power? Because, well, they're getting too much power. In what year was the U.S. Constitution written? 1, 1802, 2, 1791, 3, 1787, or 4, 1776? I dare to be different on that one, and it didn't work. Oh, Ash. Guys, see, you did get it right. There you go. In what year was the U.S. Constitution written? 1802 to 1791, 3, 1887, or 4, 1776? The U.S. Constitution. When was that written? The U.S. Constitution, 1787. Most of y'all got it right. Good job. Good job. 1787. Very good. See? It's not a blowout. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud. I'm proud of y'all. There were a few of them in here that I was like, I don't even remember studying any of this. All right. What was the main purpose of the U.S. Constitution? Was it one, to guarantee freedom of speech? Two, to establish a system of government? Three, declare independence from Great Britain? Or four, to abolish slavery? What was the main purpose of the U.S. Constitution? One, to guarantee freedom of speech. Two, to establish a system of government. Three, declare independence from Great Britain. Or four, abolish slavery. The U.S. Constitution. What do you use? To establish a system of government. They needed to establish a system of government. That's why we had to get why we have the U.S. Constitution. They can't just have everybody just doing whatever. And we did want to pull away from Great Britain. So to pull away from them, we had to establish our own government. You got to have some kind of government, right? We love our lead dispensers here. All right. Who was the first president of the United States? Was it one, Thomas Jefferson, two, George Washington, three, Benjamin Franklin, or four, Abraham Lincoln? And Ash is the only one that is allowed to get this wrong. Everybody needs to get this one right. Who was the first president of the United States? Oh, memento, the Brits haven't been back again. We'll accept the 1812 thing. Look, 5 Guafa. He was our first one. Guava was our first president. It's George Washington. And look, everybody, even our non-American has got it right. Very good. Very good. I know, Ash. I love you. Jariah, we got your White House. Oh my goodness. All right. Which founding fathers and father invented, I shouldn't have put plural, invented the lightning rod, bifocal glasses, and the Franklin stove? Is it one, Thomas Jefferson, two, John Adams, three, George Washington, or four, Benjamin Franklin? Who of our founding fathers invented the lightning rod, bifocal glasses, and the Franklin stove? One, Thomas Jefferson, two, John Adams, three, George Washington, or four, Benjamin Franklin. And if you do not know, please use deduction and just think. I gave you a big hint. What? Um, it needed remodeling anyway. It's Benjamin Franklin. Ash and a hurricane wiped ya out shortly after. Coincidence? Jariah wasn't born yet. Y'all, okay, so Benjamin Franklin is the person who invented the lightning rod, the bifocal glasses, and the uh, Franklin stove. Thank you, Benjamin Franklin. What was the name on the first political party in the U.S. led by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison? Was it 1, the Whig Party, 2, the Tea Party, 3, the Federalist Party, or 4, the Democrat Republican Party? What was the name of the first political party in the U.S. that was led by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison? The Whig Party, the Tea Party, the Federalist Party, or the Democratic Republican Party? The first political party. And it was led by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison. The Tea Party just sounds fitting. It was not the Tea Party. No, not the Tea Party. It was the Democratic Republican Party. And look, nobody got that right. It was the Democratic Republican Party, and Thomas Jefferson and James Madison led that party. So, yeah, isn't that funny? The Democratic Republican. And so they just couldn't get it together. So they split. There was a divorce in that party. All right. What was the Supreme Court case that established the principle of judicial review, giving the court the power to declare laws unconstitutional? Was it 1, Worcester versus Georgia, 2, McCulloch versus Maryland, 3, Marbury versus Madison, or 4, Gibbons versus Ogden? What was the Supreme Court case that established the principle of judicial review, giving the court the power to declare laws unconstitutional? Yes, just guess. Memento says, don't copy me, I'm guessing. Ash is like, I don't care, I'm going to copy you anyway. Farmer. Welcome, Farmer. Farmer. I saw the little thing and I can't read the little tiny itty bitty words. Mulberry versus Madison. Very good, guys. Try it. I have no idea. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't know that one either, so it's all right. Mulberry versus Madison. That is the case that established the principle of judicial review. All right. Which country did the U.S. go to war with during the War of 1812? Oh, somebody was just talking about that. What country did the U.S. go to war with during the War of 1812? Was it 1, Spain, 2, Mexico, 3, Great Britain, or 4, France? Who did the U.S. go to war with during the War of 1812? 1, Spain, 2, Mexico, 3, Great Britain, or 4, France, or 5, Canada, kinda. We're not going after the Canadians tonight. We love our Canadians. Yes, we do. Great Britain. That's right. The War of 1812 was with Great Britain. That's right. No, we love our Canadian friends. No, we don't need to build a wall for y'all. No, we love y'all. And especially Ashenator. Yep. Especially Ashenator. All right, that's right. What was the main cause of the War of 1812? 1, British support of Native Americans. 2, British impressment of American soldiers. 3, American expansionism, expansionism, there we go, or 4, American desire for Canadian territory. What was the main cause of the War of 1812? British support of Native Americans. 2, British imprisonment of American sailors. 3, American expansionism. Or 4, American desire for that Canadian territory. Because they were ruining our maple syrup industry. That's right. Oh, check that out. Look, we know it was British imprisonment of American sailors. Yeah, we were like, you cannot take our American sailors and make them fight for you. No, no, no. But and getting the maple syrup. That's bonus. We need our Canadian maple syrup. What was the nickname given to Andrew Jackson's informal group of advisors? Was it 1, the Oval Office Squad, 2, the Kitchen Cabinet, 3, the Executive Board, or 4, the Cabinet? What was the nickname given to Andrew Jackson's informal group of advisors? 1, the Oval Office Squad, 2, the Kitchen Cabinet, 3, the Executive Board, or 4, the Cabinet. Ash. We don't want to kill you. Y'all, no blood on my floor here. So I always tell my kids, that's fine. Just don't get blood on my floor. So y'all just don't get blood on the floor. No fighting. All right. It was the Kitchen Cabinet. That was his informal group of advisors. He called the Kitchen Cabinet. When I was reading that, I was like, oh my gosh, I can just see that. Oh, well, we're the Kitchen Cabinet. Mhm. I hope they were all in the kitchen cooking. They could have been. It could have been they were just sitting around the kitchen talking. All right. Which political party emerged as the primary opposition to the Jacksonian Democrats in the 1830s? Was it 1, Whig Party, 2, Republican Party, 3, Libertarian Party, or 4, the Federalist Party? Which political party emerged as the primary opposition to the Jacksonian Democrats in the 1830s? 1, the Whig Party, 2, the Republican Party, 3, the Libertarian Party, or 4, the Federalist Party? Ash says, I honestly thought it was the cabinet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have a cabinet, but that's the formal. They made fun of Jackson all the time, so it seemed a good guess. Good. You did good. All right. The party that emerged was the Whig Party. The Whig Party was the primary opposition to the Jacksonian Democrats in the 1830s. Good job, y'all. Very good. Very good. I just like the name Whigs. Well, there you go. The Whig Party. Mhm. Which American general led the U.S. Army to victory at the Battle of Buena Vista? Was it 1, Zachary Taylor, 2, Winfield Scott, 3, Ulysses S. Grant, or 4, Robert E. Lee? Which American general led the U.S. Army to victory at the Battle of Buena Vista? 1, Zachary Taylor, 2, Winfield Scott, 3, Ulysses S. Grant, or 4, Robert E. Lee. Whigs, short-lived early party. They were kind of wanting to adopt British Parliament rules. Yeah, we can't. we got to get rid of them, right? Robert sounds American. That is probably out of all of them, that is the most American name. But it wasn't them. It was Zachary Taylor. Zachary Taylor. And it's funny because Zachary Taylor is not a general that we have in our brains. Those are not he, out of the three, he is probably the least mentioned, well, that I studied, the least, because I know the rest of them, but I was like, Zachary Taylor? All right. Which U.S. president was in office during the Mexican-American War? Now, we're getting to a time period where y'all should be remembering these from school. Was it 1, William Henry Harrison, 2, Martin Van Buren, 3, John Tyler, or 4, James K. Polk? Which president was in office during the Mexican-American War? 1, William Henry Harrison, 2, Martin Van Buren, 3, John Tyler, or 4, James K. Polk. And if you were in my trivia the other night, we know that one of them was actually the shortest lived in office. So one of them is a no way because he didn't live long enough. Scott Taylor and Scott were both in the Mexican War. Gotcha. But one led. They might have both, but one led. Okay, so James K. Polk was the president during the Mexican-American War. William Henry Harrison, that one, y'all, he only lived 32 days in office. So, no. Which battle is considered the turning point of the Civil War? Was it 1, Vicksburg, 2, Gettysburg, 3, Fredericksburg, or 4, Antietam? What battle is considered the turning point of the Civil War? 1, Vicksburg, 2, Gettysburg, 3, Fredericksburg, or 4, Antietam. And y'all will probably all get this one right. Oh, no. We have one straggler there. Y'all guess it really doesn't matter. This is how we learn. The battle the battle that was the turning point of the Civil War. Vicksburg, Gettysburg, Fredericksburg, or Antietam? It's Gettysburg. And Gettysburg is also known as the bloodiest battle is Gettysburg. You can also go up there and see all the ghosts. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I want to see them all hunting. 5 kissing cousin battle. I don't think that was the turning point. That one was in Kentucky, Ash. Who was the commanding general of the Union Army during the Civil War? The commanding general of the Union Army during the Civil War. Was it 1, William T. Sherman, 2, Ulysses S. Grant, 3, Stonewall Jackson, or 4, Robert E. Lee? The commanding general of the Union Army in the Civil War. Was it 1, William T. Sherman, 2, Ulysses S. Grant, 3, Stonewall Jackson, or 4, Robert E. Lee? Who was that? I was trying to remember stuff from when I was in school, and I remember hearing about William T. Sherman and how he was just so mean. He was just mean. Ulysses S. Grant was the general of the Union Army during the Civil War. Do y'all know what the S stands for in Grant? Tell me in the chat if you know what S stands for in Grant. Sherman was the most successful, yes, if not brutal Union general, though. Yes, that's all I can remember. I remember them saying how mean, how horrible he was, just awful mean. All right, what invention helped the revolution to revolutionize the communication industry? Was it 1, the telephone, 2, steam engine, 3, light bulb, or 4, automobile? Y'all, what invention helped revolutionize the communication industry? Was it 1, the telephone, 2, steam engine, 3, light bulb, or 4, automobile? Sherman's march to see Solomon Simpson serpent, y'all. Ash. I know you just did that to mess around. It's the telephone. Ash, I know. Ash is just picking. I know you know that one. Oh, that one was so easy. My third graders would know that. What invention helped revolutionize the communication? The telephone, not the automobile. Well, I guess car phones, right? What was the name of the first successful commercial steamboat in the US? Was it luck, deduction, y'all? 1, the Titanic, 2, the Queen Mary, 3, the Mayflower, or 4, the Claremont? What was the name of the first successful commercial steamboat in the US? Was it the Titanic, the Queen Mary, the Mayflower, or the Claremont? See, some of them are really hard, but I can't I can't have them all super hard. I don't want y'all to leave thinking that you're so I don't want to say dumb, but uneducated. You have brain damage, memory loss. It's the Claremont. The Claremont. The 5 sunken ships. The Claremont was the first successful commercial steamboat in the US. Commercial steamboat. The others were not, obviously. All right. What is the name of the first European settlement in what is now the United States? The first European settlement. Was it 1, the Plymouth? Was it 1, Plymouth, 2, New York, 3, Jamestown, or 4, Boston? What's the name of the first European settlement, which is in what is now the United States? The internet is rotting my brain, so it's not your fault, Manners. Good. I am trying to help your brain. Not I'm not on the part where it's rotting. You can go after you use your brain and make your brain better and healthier here, then you can go watch that other stuff and let it rot a little bit. I'm here to help fix it. It's Jamestown. Jamestown is the first European settlement in the United States. It was Jamestown. Very good. Very good. I'll let Ash slide because you know she's a Canuck. We Yanks down here. We don't know anything anyway. So, What was the 1803 agreement between the US and France that doubled in the size of the US? Was it one, Monroe Doctrine, two, Louisiana Purchase, three, Emancipation Proclamation, or four, the Declaration of Independence? What was the 1803 agreement between the US and France that doubled the size of the US? Was it one, Monroe Doctrine, two, Louisiana Purchase, three, the Emancipation Proclamation, or four, the Declaration of Independence? You can't paint with all the colors of the wind. It's all three, but that's okay. From the movie Pocahontas. Y'all are funny. Follow the leaders. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm proud of you. Very good. The Louisiana Purchase. Y'all all got it right. You all got it right. Good job. That's why we have so many French town and city names in the Midwest. Yes. All right. Which state was not one of the original 13 colonies? Not one of the original 13 colonies. Is it one, Virginia, two, Massachusetts, three, Maine, or four, Georgia? Which state is not one of the 13 colonies? One, Virginia, two, Massachusetts, three, Maine, or four, Georgia? It was a fire sale. Napoleon needed money, if I remember to find his war. French, blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. I love you, Ash. It's Maine. Maine was not one of the 13 colonies. Maine. A teeny tiny little place. Maine. Georgia, Massachusetts, and Virginia were. That's okay though. That was your first guess. Yeah. Mento's like, I'm guessing again. Who is considered the father of our country in the US? Is it one, Thomas Jefferson, two, John Adams, three, George Washington, and or four, Benjamin Franklin? Who is considered the father of our country in the US? Ash, don't follow them. Ha ha, we stole Maine from Canada. Good job, Merca. That isn't a fair question. Yes, who is considered the father of our country in the US? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, George Washington, or Benjamin Franklin? It's George Washington, not Thomas Jefferson. No, no, George Washington. He's considered the father of our country. He's our first president. It's George Washington. There's no thought process there. Yeah, see, even the Canadian knew. Even the Canadian knew that. Who was the American inventor who was credited with inventing the telephone? Is it one, Thomas Edison, two, Henry Ford, three, Benjamin Franklin, or four, Alexander Graham Bell? If you don't know, use deduction and you can figure it out. Who was the inventor who was credited okay, with inventing the telephone? One, Thomas Edison, two, Henry Ford, three, Benjamin Franklin, or four, Alexander Graham Bell. Inventor. I read that out loud. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Okay. Technically, it was Tesla. That's why I said it. Who is credited was Alexander Graham Bell. Um, yeah, credited. He, he was not the inventor, but he is the one that is given credit for it. Um, so it's like the light bulb. Edison did not invent the light bulb, but he gets the credit for it because he's got what we know of today. All right. When did the Great Depression begin in the U.S.? Is it one, 1945, two, 1939, three, 1929, or four, 1920? When did the Great Depression begin in the U.S.? One, 1945, two, 1939, three, 1929, or four, 1920? The Great Depression. He's a thief. He stole it. I know. It's okay. I know. 19 or 2025, 2021. That was the Great Depression. Check y'all out. 1929 is when the Great Depression began in the U.S. Very good. I'm impressed. Y'all, seriously, I am impressed because to remember these things, you know, I don't remember these things. And I can't blame it on brain damage. I just don't remember. What was the main cause of the Great Depression? Was it one, World War One, two, stock market crash, three, natural disasters, or four, government overspending? What was the main cause of the Great Depression? One, World War One, two, stock market crash, three, natural disasters, or four, government overspending. Try. Oh my goodness. Well, we're saying when did the Great Depression start? That they're like, okay, this is when, not when it started taking the nosedive. Yes, it was, or certainly depressed in 2021. But that wasn't one of my numbers. So you had to only pick by the numbers that I was given. All right. The main cause was the stock market crash. The stock market's crash. So it crashed and then, yeah, they started jumping out of buildings and stuff. That was awful. Ash. It's all right. It's all right. When did the U.S. enter World War II? When did we enter? When did the U.S. enter World War II? Was it one, 1943, two, 1942, three, 1941, or four, 1940? When did the U.S. enter World War II? The Dust Bowl was bad enough to kill the markets. Hour late. Y'all, when did we enter World War II? 1943, 1941, or 1940? When did we enter? We entered in 1941. We weren't that late. 1941 is when the U.S. entered World War II. Very good. We'll let you slide, Canadian. Y'all weren't paying attention to what we were doing down here. All right. What battle was a turning point in the war in Europe as the Allies began to push back the Germans? Okay. What was the turning point in the war in Europe as the Allies began to push back the Germans? 1, invasion of Normandy. 2, Battle of the Bulge. 3, Battle of Stalingrad. Or 4, Battle of El Alamein. Alamein. There we go. I get it. Alamein. The turning point in the war in Europe. Okay, as the Allies began to push back the Germans. Invasion of Normandy, Battle of the Bulge, Battle of Stalingrad, or Battle of El Alamein. Ah, that word. It's right. Yes. Invasion of Normandy. Because y'all were busy fighting harder than you guys, because we were busy fighting harder than you guys in World War II. Okay. December 7th, 1941, the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Yep. Okay. So invasion of Normandy was when the turning point in Europe. Okay. In Europe part. Who was president during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Was it 1, Richard Nixon, 2, Lyndon B. Johnson, 3, John F. Kennedy, or 4, Gerald Ford? Who is the president during the Cuban Missile Crisis? 1, Richard Nixon, 2, Lyndon B. Johnson, 3, John F. Kennedy, or 4, Gerald Ford? Jariah, it's okay. It is okay, because I'm bad at history too. Yeah, I am. Not. I love history now, but when I was in school, nope, nope. Who was the president during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Yes, very good. All y'all knew that one. That one wasn't a hard one. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was the president during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, we are coming into time period where it's more current. It's not that it's current, but it's getting to a time period where some of us might start being born. All right. Which civil rights leader was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968? Was it 1, Medgar Evers, 2, Martin Luther King Jr., 3, Malcolm X, or 4, Fred Hampton? Which civil rights leader was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968? Medgar Evers, 2, Martin Luther King Jr., 3, Malcolm X, or 4, Fred Hampton? Who was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968? Jariah says, Ash, there is a conspiracy there. Oh, wait. I'm going to do some conspiracy theory trivia. I'm excited about that one. Martin Luther King. Good. And if y'all watched my Martin Luther King Jr. Trivia, we learned that then. Malcolm X. Well, I had to put somebody in there. I just had to put some names in there. He's not fictional. Martin Luther King Jr. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. All right. What year did U.S. withdraw from the Vietnam War? Was it 1, 1975, 2, 1973, 3, 1970, or 4, 1968? What year did the U.S. withdraw from Vietnam War? 1, 1975, 2, 1973, 3, 1970, or 4, 1968? We got out of Vietnam. When did that happen? So, memento. No, he was real. Malcolm X was angry, but real. Honestly, didn't pay attention in class for this. Well, you're Canadian. All right. The U.S. withdrew from Vietnam in 1973. Good job, Ashton. You were first. And you beat Memento. Ooh, look at that. Memento, I should have known that one since I was a little kid by that time. I know, that's what I'm saying. We were into the age where, people were some of us, I was definitely born. All right, guys, this is the last one, and y'all should all know this one. Canadians and all. What was the last, what was the name of the youth movement in the 1960s that ejected traditional values and social norms? Is it 1, the Yuppies, 2, the Moonies, 3, the Mods, or 4, the Hippies? What was the name of the youth movement that in the 1960s that ejected traditional values and social norms? And not snowflakes. 1, Yuppies, 2, Moonies, 3, Mods, or 4, Hippies? I should have put snowflakes. Who was that? What was the name of the youth movement in the 1960s? Yes, the hippies, not the Yuppies, not the Moonies or the Mods, the hippies. Yeah, y'all made it through. You made it through. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We need the drum roll. Drum roll to see who got first, second, and third. Ah! Oh, 28. Memento Mori. More. 28. Good job. G the gamer got 27. Yeah. Jariah 21. Oh my god. Ash got 19. Farmer got 6. Rachel got in and out. She got 3. And Mike, he didn't stay around. Got 2. Yes. No, Joe, that's really good. 28. Wow. Okay. Y'all, Nightbot's yelling. I don't, because you were doing all the things. Just don't spam it. Okay. Um, they had great music too. Yes, they did. Yes, good going all. I don't think your little names guys will pop up there. You got lucky. Ash, that's good. Fourth place is pending. I know, especially because I only give rewards to the top 3. So for being the number 1 spot, you get 3 tickets to the drawing at the end of the month. Gamer, you get 2, and Jariah, you get 1. Jariah won. He's won a reward. So good job, y'all. Um, he was just clapping. Okay. Grandma, um, Grandmas, please excuse me. I never even grabbed the last prize, so I'm scatterbrained and you forgot. It's okay. I emailed you the link. It doesn't go away. It's there. It doesn't expire. So even if you wait until Christmas or whatever, it's there for you. Okay. So there's no expiration. Um, pull me out late Ash to third. No, I will give Ash one because I am well, first of all, I'm just happy that y'all came. But for her to come in here as a Canadian and do as well as you did, good job. I am so proud of y'all. All of you. All of you. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Shh, don't say anything. So, everybody that played tonight, okay? So, Memento, you get 3. Gamer, you get 2. And Jariah, I'll give you 2. And the rest of you, I'll give 1. Because this, I was like, if I get anybody to come in here for this, I really wasn't expecting anybody. I was like, I'm gonna be sitting here talking to to nobody. So I appreciate y'all coming, and I am impressed with the knowledge that y'all at least guessing you got quite a bit just guessing and deduction. My daughter is super good, and she can only play on Thursdays because she works. But she is super good at trivia, and that is because for her whole entire life, I have taught her how to use reasoning skills, common sense kind of things, and deduction. Just, just educated guesses. And she is super good at test taking, super good at trivia. Even if she has no clue, she can figure it out. So it even if you don't know this stuff, that's why I was like, just guess. You can figure it out a lot of times. And then I gave some that are like super easy to figure out. But I didn't win a date with grandma's house. Come down here to South Carolina. I don't even remember. I can't remember anything, y'all. So I can't remember where you are, Memento. Ash. Um, I'm glad you could come. You must have had a day shift today. So I'm happy that y'all came. I really am. Let me put myself up here in this big box. So now you can see me. Hello, here I am. Here I am. Um, you only got 3 brain cells left to work. Well, hey, there's 3 brain cells. They did something tonight because y'all did good. Oh, I see all the smiley faces. Thank you. No, y'all are great. I really, truly do appreciate y'all coming in here because I did not think anybody was going to come in here for history. I am doing Kahoot with the younger people, and I'm actually going to be a creator for the game, the test, the it's all trivia stuff, but I'm going to be a creator over there for Kahoot. So schools around the world that use that program Kahoot can, and it's not just schools. I say schools, but it's not because that's what I usually deal with. But it's everybody. I mean, they've got businesses that use these things. So it's not just for little kids, but I'm going to do some of the things. I've already done one on the Great Depression. And so I'm going to do a whole bunch of them. Some of the fun stuff that we're going to do and some of these things. So I will have some of these things because if I'm doing it for them, I might as well do it for here and vice versa. So anyway, okay. Ash, y'all. I'm doing I'm gonna do conspiracy theory, um, trivia, and I'm so excited about it. I'm, like, reading through this stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, yes. Oh, yes." I've got aliens and all the government stuff, and I'm excited about the conspiracy thing. So I'm gonna do conspiracy theory, trivia. I might do that once a month. I'll do my true false once a month because those are fun. General knowledge I'll do once a month, and then I'll put these things in there too. I promise I won't do too much history because I'm not a fan. You can go play that on the Kahoot. Um, Ash says 3 more than I had a moment ago. Oh, Ash, Tria's brain cells are special. I have a lot of conspiracies that get me going. I love them. I love them. That's why I was looking at this stuff and I was like, I found this stuff and I was like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I want. It is great. I've got all this great information now. And I'm sitting here reading this stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm in heaven. My next Kahoot, I am doing a lot of this stuff right now. I'm gonna try and do Kahoot on Fridays. And I've been doing it at like 7:15 Eastern. I don't know what time, whatever time it was that I played Kahoot in your time zone last year, this past Friday. Because weren't you in there playing? I can't remember. Um, so 7:15 on Friday, on the Eastern time is when I'm planning on it. We'll see. That's the plan, okay? And when okay, I thought you were in there. That's the plan is 7:15 on Friday nights until school is out. And then once school is out, so in the middle of June, I'll switch it over from nights and then I'll just start doing Kahoot earlier in the day. Um, because right now I don't want to do it during school hours because y'all are in school. Not everybody, because like Riley is out of school, but I have a lot of people who are in school. So I'll do that at 7:15 on Friday. If you don't see the link go up, the thumbnail thing, if you don't see it go up, then I'm not going to do it that night because of whatever else I've got going on. Okay. But once summer comes, I'll try and get more on a schedule. Um, MJ is alive. It's not alive. Oh my goodness. Elvis manages McDonald's in Albuquerque. I thought Elvis was in oh my brain. There was all these sightings of Elvis in Kalama, what is it? Oh, Kalamazoo. Kalama something. What was that? Indiana or something? I can't, my brain. I'm struggling right now. I have used all my brain power just to read that stuff to y'all. Kalamazoo. That's it. Kalamazoo, my brain. And now you just wrote it. Kalamazoo. What was that? Oh, I've seen some questionable stuff. He was at one funeral. I know. That's one of his evil twins. Yes, in Kalamazoo. That was it. It just popped. I was like, Kalamazoo. Yes, I know. He was at his own funeral. Oh, that's right. I think I remember seeing about that, that he was at his own funeral. He was there. So was that time traveler. that time traveler was there. He had on this weird clothing and was talking on a cell phone, taking selfies. I love that stuff so much. I swear I do. So, we're gonna do that. Guaranteed. That is gonna happen. I have gotten all this information. I am set for the conspiracy theory trivias. I intend to be late for my funeral. Well, don't be late for mine, okay? So at my funeral, my mother's like, "No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, my children will make sure this happens." At my funeral, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead will be sung. It is gonna happen. If it's not, if Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead is not sung at my funeral, I'm haunting everyone. I'm coming back. I'm gonna haunt you all. I'm gonna be around anyway, but it will not be good if you don't sing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, which was the tower claimer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mementos, you're late for everything else. So you might as well be late for your funeral. Just don't be late for mine. Okay. And bring your singing voice. Okay. Okay. I'll behave, honestly. I mean, no malice. You're fine. Oh my gosh. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming and playing American history trivia with me. I swear I didn't think anybody was going to be here. I sat down at the desk and I'm looking, I was like, well, I'm going to be talking to the to a screen. Ain't going to be nobody there, but that's okay. I do it for the replay crew because it will be out there. Y'all will be here forever. In 20 years, you can come back and go, oh, I remember doing that. That old lady, she was crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. I am. I'm glad you made it. I love it when you're here. I wish I could come see your stuff more, but I just can't. I can't watch it. Um, I'm there in spirit and in love. So anyway, okay, so in the thing, Memento, you get 3, Gamer gets 2, Jariah gets 2. I'm gonna put you up there. And then Ash, Farmer, Rachel, and Mike, I'll get 1 because y'all just I'm that was just awesome that y'all came. And I will be pulling for you get $25. $25 to spend buy anything in my shop, which is Grandma's Gifts, the letter, I mean the number 4, the letter u.com. Seriously, go in there and tell me what y'all like. I am just like right now, I'm just like puzzles because I sell so many puzzles on Etsy. It's more expensive on Etsy though. You want to buy it in my store. Don't buy it on Etsy. You buy it in my store because I have to pay Etsy fees and stuff. So I have to make them higher on Etsy. But I do sell a lot of jigsaw puzzles. I like making them, so that's cool. Ash, like I keep saying, best grandma on the tubes. Oh, I love y'all so much. I truly do. Okay, well, I'm going to let everybody go. Chill out, relax your brains, try and recoup from all of this knowledge that you just soaked in. And I'm doing, oh, I can't even remember now. So tomorrow I've got Wordle. Tuesday I have Wordle at 4:00 p.m. Eastern. So you can come play Wordle. Then I have Bible trivia if anybody is interested in that. I am not on camera. It's really short. It's only about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And it's just 15 questions. So come play that if you would like. And then on Thursday, I'm doing cars or vehicles, the 50s through the 80s vehicles. So that'll be fun. Just different things having to do with vehicles. So that one will be fun to do. So and then I'm doing general knowledge next Monday, and then on the 23rd, I'm doing baseball. So that is what's coming up. So y'all, please, I love y'all so much. Come play Kahoot if you would like. Whenever you see that up, like I said, Fridays at 7:15 is kind of what I'm shooting for. And I will see y'all later. Thanks again. Bye. Mwah.